Welcome to your commencement, class of 2020. This is not how we expected to celebrate. This semester, this year so far, it's been nothing any of us expected. Truth is, it's been hard, especially for you. I do hope that our celebration of you today will serve as a tribute to your hard work and the accomplishments that got you to graduation. Today we'll hear from your fellow students, department chairs, and alumni, which is how we now identify you, an alumnus of the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources at Michigan State University. Congratulations. Congratulations to the following Board of Trustees award winners. All recipients had 4.0 GPAs at the close of fall semester 2019. Jacqueline Barta, Dietetics. Charles Boer, Fisheries and Wildlife. Sydney Birch, Environmental Studies and Sustainability. Brittany Emmert, Animal Science. Abigail Kuplicki, Nutritional Sciences. Nicole Laffrey, Interior Design. Emily Rowland, Packaging. Rachel Shadowski, Packaging. And Grant Woodard, Fisheries and Wildlife. Congratulations. Our first speaker is Brian Hammis, an agricultural operations graduate of our Institute of Agricultural Technology. Brian earned his certificate and associate degrees through our 2-year program at Montcalm Community College. He was one of the founders of the Ag Club at Montcalm Community College and was instrumental in setting up the drip watering system in the campus greenhouses for the hanging basket sale. Brian is a supervisor for Maine Farms in Greenville and has been busy planting this spring.
Good afternoon, fellow classmates. I cannot tell you how honored I am to be able to share my perspective with you. Yet, my perspective might be a little different than most. The student perspective comes a little different to me in a lot of different ways. I'm not the typical student who graduated high school, went right to the college of my dreams, knowing exactly what I was going to do, and then jumped right into a successful and meaningful career. Instead, I did what I thought was the norm, and I went to a large university, not my first choice, and took a general business degree. I guess you could say I was just playing it safe. What an eye-opener that was for me as an individual. I realized very quickly that a desk job was not the career path for me, so on to the next chapter of my life, aviation. I majored in aviation at a community college in northern Michigan and received my private pilot's license. This is where the path really started to split for me. You see, during all these years of schooling, I was working on a large cash crop farm back home, Maine Farms, in my hometown of Lakeview, Michigan. The farm was a partial owner in a company at our local airport called Heritage Ag, an agriculture aviation company that sprayed tens of thousands of acres for local farmers in the area. I'm sure you can kind of see where this is going. 20-year-old pilot's license, 1,000 horsepower aircraft, flying low and fast. Boy, that was my ticket to happiness. Or so I thought. The dream slowly fell short as there was much more expensive schooling that needed to take place, let alone the staggering number of accidents in the agriculture aviation field. So my journey continued on a different path. I ended up taking a little time off school to wrap my head around everything. So far, I was tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no picture-perfect career in sight, and I was at a crossroad. It wasn't until a few years ago and I was talking to my boss, Dan Main, about wanting to know more about the agriculture field. And then my path started to be a little bit more clear. I would continuously ask him about questions with crops, markets, irrigation, equipment, you name it. The list goes on and on. I'm pretty sure he enjoyed the conversations as much as I did, or at least I like to think so. A few cloudy and stressful months went by, and it wasn't until I had a conversation with my grandfather, Keith C. Hammis, that I knew what I was put on this planet to do. The conversation that completely changed my life went something like this. Brian, do what you love. Do what makes you happy, and never let anyone tell you different. If at any part of your life you wake up and don't want to go to your job, it's time to find a different one, because after all, if you go to work happy every single day, you will never work a day in your life. And just like that, farming took over my every thought. I wanted to farm, I wanted to be good at farming, and I wanted to be somebody in the agriculture field. I found the IAT program on the web one night while doing some research on some agriculture schools around the area. And it was a perfect fit for me. It's something I've been seeking for all along. Since the first day of meeting Mary Kim, who's been an absolute blessing to us all at MCC, I knew that the IAT program was exactly where I belonged. I met some amazing people in the program, made some amazing friends, and I've gained knowledge that will be invaluable for the rest of my agriculture career. I still remember my first class, actually, with Dan Rossman. Owning an organic farm and doing field work himself, he was easily able to take every aspect of the class and show the students the importance of agriculture and everything that it entails. So Mr. Rossman, thank you. Thank you for caring as much about your students' success as you do about agriculture. The IAT program has been an absolute blessing to my life and my career. The IAT program requires each student to have a professional internship. Students get to go out of their comfort zone and they get to go see other areas, other fields. They get to see something that they maybe never would have been able to experience. It's a great way for students to see every aspect of the agriculture field and gain further knowledge will ultimately help them down their career path they so choose. I'm sure if I asked this graduating class about their direct path was up to this point, we'd see a lot of bends, detours, and stops. But we didn't stop. We continued to push forward and achieve our goals. So Spartans, what's next? What's next down your path? Is it moving down to MSU to get that bachelor's degree? Is it going back to the internship you fell in love with last summer? Is it taking the full-time position that internship offered you? Regardless of your path, keep moving forward. Always push to better yourself and find the right path for you. 10 years. It took me 10 years to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with my life, and today I found it. At 30 years old, I can tell you that anything is possible, and it's never too late to better your life and achieve your goals. And today is one of those achievements. Today we are graduates from Michigan State University, and it is our duty to take the knowledge that we have gained and always keep pushing forward. Go Spartans, congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Brian. Our next speaker represents our baccalaureate students. Each year, several seniors are nominated for the Outstanding Student Leadership Award. Students nominated for this award have shown service and leadership in the college, their department, and the university. By tradition, the winner of this award speaks at graduation. This year's winner and our next speaker is Lauren Heberling. Lauren grew up on a dairy farm and is the first generation in her family to earn a bachelor's degree. Lauren majored in both agribusiness management and food industry management after transferring to MSU from Lansing Community College. During her time at MSU, she has been part of the MSU Dairy Club as the vice president and president. Lauren has also participated in the college's Student Senate, Collegiate Farm Bureau, Sigma Alpha Professional Agricultural Sorority, and National Agri-Marketing Association.
Good afternoon. My name is Lauren Heberling, a current graduate of the Agribusiness Management Program and recipient of the 2020 CANR Outstanding Student Leadership Award. I am so incredibly excited to get to speak to you all today as we honor our graduating class. Now, I would be remiss not to acknowledge that most of us are probably a little disappointed with how this piece of our journey has come to an end. However, the sudden way our lives have changed show us how resilient, thoughtful, and innovative we all are. This digital commencement ceremony being a testament to this. A few weeks ago, I stumbled across a quote. When people think about traveling to the past, they worry about accidentally changing the present by doing the smallest of things differently. But no one in the present really thinks that they can radically change the future in small ways. With everything that's been going on, we have really been forced to think about our own futures and what that future looks like. Specifically, with everything being so unpredictable, how can we continue to change the future for the better? While interviewing for this award, I had an opportunity at the end of the interview to ask the panel of judges a few questions of my own. In light of our current circumstances, one question in particular came to mind. With our world becoming increasingly digital, and now with almost everything being virtual, how do you build relationships with others? Members of the panel spoke about ways in which they are consistently prioritizing routine check-ins, how they're finding new ways to connect students with potential employers, and how they're always remembering to meet others where they are. There was one answer, though, that really stuck with me. It was from Jeff Keeson, CANR Assistant Director for Recruitment and Retention. When addressing questions and concerns of potential students, he aims to take an approach that is much more personal. When I'm in a situation where I need to direct somebody to another office, Jeff says, I try to always connect everything to a name, not just a phone number or an email. I'll say, hey, I have this friend over here. Here's their name. Here's how you can get a hold of them. They will be able to help you find just what you need. Now, I know at the surface, this approach is nothing groundbreaking. In fact, it's a few extra words. But his way of carefully selecting those words and paying attention to the seemingly small details of a routine conversation can completely change the experience an individual has. I mean, how many times have we been impacted by something similar to this over the last 4 years? That one professor who decided to ask us a question about our future, or that one friend who just showed up at our door at the perfect time. You see, these are the little things, the very small ones. These are the ones that can add up, and these are the ones that can make a huge impact. Over the last few months, we have seen big events, important meetings, and awesome trips very easily disappear from our calendars. However, our relationships with others have a unique way of withstanding all of the world's unforeseen disasters. The things we do day in and day out to connect with those around us, and the ways in which we invest our time and energy into the minute details are never canceled. Give your energy to the details, your wording and your conversations, and you will be amazed at what you can do. In your life, don't let the challenges and monotony of the day-to-day stifle your desire to create small and continuous change in the world around you. In your career, think big picture, but be mindful of the seemingly small things, the relationships you make with coworkers, with clients, and with your networks. And above all else, I challenge you to relish in the ways that these very different times have already changed us for the better, and the way it has forced unique perspective on us. Because while the big things in life may be canceled, the small things remain. And they are, in fact, the key to radically changing the future. My message today is simple. It's the small things that have a huge impact. It's meant to remind you of the power each and every one of us holds. Our potential is not found in our ability to do huge and miraculous things. It is found in the words and the actions we emit each and every day, in what we intentionally choose to give others. Congratulations to the class of 2020. May your lives be filled with happiness, love, and meaningful relationships with others. Thank you, and go green.
Our final speaker is Talisha Dokes. Talisha is the first African-American woman to earn a doctorate degree in fisheries and wildlife from Michigan State University.
Greetings, graduates. I am Dr. Talisha Dokes. It is truly a blessing to share this moment with you. Mama, thank God we made it. MSU, I am forever grateful for the time I spent here, the friends and family away from home that I have gained. I will truly miss you all, but I will always carry you in my heart. To the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources and Fisheries and Wildlife, thank you for supporting me all these years and giving me endless opportunities to push myself, get out of my comfort zone, and grow. I would like to thank all of the faculty, staff, and graduate students in the Fisheries and Wildlife Department, but I would like to especially thank my major advisor, Dr. Gary Roloff. I am forever grateful for you for taking me under your wing. Some advice I would give to the younger graduates is to put and keep God first. Continue to be resilient. Know that in this life, your experiences, trials, and tribulations come to make you stronger, better. They prepare you for what's next. So respect the process and continue to strive in spite of. Stay blessed, be well, and know the best is yet to come. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Brian, Lauren, and Talisha. You all arrived on this campus as students, one of 50,000. And now you leave as an MSU alumnus, one of 500,000, and one of 65,000 College of Agriculture and Natural Resources alumni. That's a large but elite group. Our alumni span the globe, making differences in their parts of the world, as we Spartans do. Some of our alumni have stopped by to congratulate you.
My lifelong friendships, a career that I love, and hundreds of cherished memories are rooted in my time as a Spartan.
I can honestly say that we are part of one of the most diligent, hardworking, and compassionate colleges on Michigan State University's campus.
It's the friends and the network of people that I met at Michigan State that really helped me advance my career and helped me meet other people and have opportunities that I wouldn't have had otherwise.
So know that you have a community of Spartans, and you have those that you're connected to, whether that's to reach out for mentorship or to understand job opportunities, or honestly just to vent and to know that you're not in this alone.
The future of agriculture is being made right in front of us. What we're seeing, what's happening everywhere, this is only an opportunity for good ideas to be revealed and come to the light.
Stay the course. It's what you want to do. It might be hard. Find a way. Maybe overwhelming. Don't do it all at once. Do it one day at a time.
Rise to the occasion. Be unusual. Be a positive part of the solution. And do whatever it takes to survive, succeed, and overcome.
The real world outside campus is filled with challenges. But based on my experience, I can say that we are all very well prepared in campus to face those challenges.
I appreciate everything that you're doing to maintain the good name of Michigan State University around the country.
Despite our distance, you are still a Spartan.
You are still a member of our community.
We're still here to help you.
We are still here for you.
We are still so proud of you.
We are still Spartans.
There are many people with whom we would be celebrating a commencement. Classmates, advisors, faculty, department chairs. And while we can't physically be together, you should know that your advisors and professors have been working diligently on your behalf. They've met into the night, they meet every week, they made phone calls, sent emails, found computer equipment and supplies so that you could complete your coursework. They have represented you so well in this crisis. If you have a chance to thank them, please do. And here's a message from them.
To the Spartan class of 2020, this is your moment.
You've prepared for this. Through every class, lab, lecture, paper, project.
During every late night and each early morning, you've worked tirelessly.
Through the long hours, the short weekends, the celebrations and smiles, the failures and tears.
It's your moment, Spartan. You have earned this.
Through every success and every failure, every fist pump and elbow bump, and every long walk home.
This is your moment. You are ready. The world looks very different than when you arrived on campus.
Yet in many ways, it's the same, uncertain. The future unseen, unwritten, unforged.
This is your moment, Spartan. When the going gets tough, Spartans move forward and find solutions.
We are tenacious. We are diverse. We are advocates. We are bold and innovative.
We collaborate for the greater good, and we make the world a better place.
Savor this moment, Spartan. Despite social distancing and our separation, graduation is your accomplishment.
You've earned this honor. You will make our world better. You will be open, bold, and world-changing.
You will welcome others. You will not stop. You will overcome obstacles. You will join friends.
You will be brave. You will find solutions. And you, Spartan, you will move us forward.
You will carry the Spartan moniker with you wherever you go.
It cannot be shaken or shirked.
It cannot be passed off or on.
It is part of who you are now.
You are Spartan.
Here we are at the end of our celebration, but it wasn't supposed to end like this. The switch from learning in the classroom, in the lab, and in the field to learning remotely and online. You and your professors working to adapt to this new way of doing things, literally on a moment's notice, and all while we were away from campus and each other. Those of you who defended your theses and dissertations, you did it without your advisory committees and your lab and office mates there to cheer you on. Like many of you, my first day was 4 years ago, so in a sense, I feel really connected to this particular class. Let's not pretend. This was an unsatisfying and unsettling end to your time here at MSU. I wish things were different, but they aren't. We've learned a lot though, and we've grown a lot too. Now you're heading into a world made more uncertain by the COVID-19 virus. And I'll return, whether in person or virtually, to a campus still adapting to its impacts. Our new world is uncertain, but not bleak. It will take time, longer in some areas and more quickly in others, but our world will adapt. Businesses, the health system, the food system, governments, and the rest will recover. But the world needs people like you to do so. The world needs Spartans. You will change the world for the better because it needs to be done, and because you can. Because being a Spartan means something, and because there's no group of Spartans in more than 75 years who've weathered more turmoil and risen to meet more difficult situations more often than you have. Take what you've learned during your time here, about yourself, in the classroom, on campus, in our country, and across the globe, and do the good things that Spartans do. Go make a positive difference for yourselves and for others. Go out and change a world that needs you. Congratulations, and now and always, go green.
MSU, we love thy shadows when twilight silence falls, flushing deep and softly bathing our ivy-covered halls. Beneath the pines we'll gather to give our faith so true, sing our love for alma mater, and thy praises,
Woohoo! You made it in 2020, a graduate class like no other. Congratulations!
Hey Spartans, as you leave MSU, remember your passions and your friends, because those are the things that make life special.
And Director for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion in the college, I want to say congratulations. I'm very proud of you, and I wish you the best in the future.
Take good care, please stay in touch, and we wish you the very best.
Congratulations, Spartans. You did it, and I'm so proud of you. Now go out there and be the change you want to see in the world.
Congratulations, CANR graduates.
We wish you all the best for a wonderful future from the Bailey Scholars Program.
I look forward to what tomorrow brings for your professional careers, and don't forget to visit the School of Packaging whenever you're in town.
From the Native American Institute, I want to say congratulations to the 2020 graduates.
You all have done an amazing job, and you should be very proud of your achievements.
Congratulations, graduates.
We are so
Very proud of you for pushing through and getting it done.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We can't wait to see how you will change the world.
Hey, class of 2020. Congratulations. We're super proud of you.
Congratulations, class of 2020.